Hey, welcome back. This is Army Brawler Gaming. I want to welcome you guys back. I know I haven't put out much of anything for quite a while. I've been looking to figure out a way to do this a little bit better. I wanted to do more of a restart. I still have my other two accounts active. I just decided to start another one fresh out of the gate. I know what you're seeing here is at level 7, and this is 2.0. So what I'm going to be doing things a little bit different. This is still going to be a free-to-play account, and this is going to be mostly for, well, pretty much all players if you want. And what we're going to do is we're going to maximize our gold, our power cores, and our energy. Okay, so what we're gonna do, and this is how we're gonna start. Okay, we're gonna start by talking about these daily objectives. This is where you're gonna get most of your gold from. Pay attention to these, okay, because there are many. Right here is your objectives. So if you scroll up or scroll down, okay, we'll scroll all the way up. Heroes campaign. This is like if you're starting a, if you're a beginner player and you're just starting, okay, you want to pay attention to all of this. Your daily objectives is really important to where you're going to be able to get a lot of gold, power cores, XP, okay, and energy supplies. So down here we'll go down each one of these one by one, okay, and this, and as you level up, more will show up here, okay. So restocking supplies, these are all the stuff that is mostly going to be there. So each one of them is going to have, so you got 5,000 gold for the first one, you got 5,000 here, that's 10, plus another 15k of gold here, okay. If you're just beginning, okay, so we're already up 5 plus 5 plus 15, plus another 15, and just keep going. So you got 3,000 and 45,000. Okay, if you add that up, right, I'm sitting at level, this is a level, this account is at level 7, right, and it's still kind of going through the tutorial thing, so it hasn't completely unlocked everything yet, as you can see. Okay, let's get out of that. Okay, so everything here, there's still a bunch of stuff like the challenges, the arena, command center. This won't unlock until you get to level 25. Most of this stuff you'll see requires level 14, level 20, level 45, level 25. So basically when the Alliance raids and this will all open up to you, okay. So let's get back to the daily objectives. Okay, so we're looking at, and I know this is probably going to be a very long video, longer I should say. So so we're looking at, let's see here, 40 plus 40, it's 85. So 88,000 88,000 in gold just from right here. Okay. This is a good place here. Now let's get out of this. Let's go up to the milestones. Okay. All this, okay, your save the world stuff. Okay. If you look, it's got a ton of gold in here. Okay. And how you get all this is you want to spend your campaign energy. Okay. Now most of this stuff is going to be incredibly tough for a while. Your achievements, you want to complete your achievements, which also bring gold and power cores. Okay. Which is going to be used to, and as you see, just at level 7, I've literally unlocked all these characters. But they're still, you know, pretty low. I haven't built them up. Now, here's the kicker, right? Let's get out of this for a second. Let's focus on power cores now. Okay. Oh, let's keep on the gold. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Gold. You're gonna want to go to your event section. Now, these two are obviously going to be free to play. One of these two you're going to need down the road. The other one, not so much. So, crossbones here, you're not going to need him. Ever. You unlock him, you do all this, get it out of the way, but it's still going to give you a little bit of gold each way. Okay, and it's going to pile up. Same way with this one. Right? But you're going to need her down the road. For a team that, we'll get into that. So, completing those, plus all of your campaigns. Every campaign mission gives you gold. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Every campaign mission. Doesn't matter which one it is, you're going to get gold. Okay? Now, campaign missions do not give you power cores. Let's just get that out of the way. You're going to want to save your power cores. Power cores is a big one. Campaign energy. You can easily get campaign energy by just doing this. Okay? This will reset. So every time, you know, when it resets, it'll show up down here to where you'll get campaign energy. Right here. Okay? Check back later for more campaign energy. So this will give you like 80 campaign energy or so. Right? I'm not even going to get onto the website to show you what else you can get. We'll do that in a different video altogether, but it does give you extra campaign energy and power cores. But your daily objectives will give you all that. So if you look, there's 10 power cores. So you just from the start, you'll get a minimum amount of certain power cores and gold as you go through. But you'll gain a lot more gold just by going through the campaigns and getting all this stuff. Supplies. Okay. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting. I'm going to show you how to maximize this without having to spend an overabundance of gold. Okay. As you can see, we got different tabs. Now, this is recently updated. Okay. And it's going to continue to get this way. Right here, this feature doesn't unlock. This is basically your red stars, your elite stuff. This is your ISO energy stuff. Here is all character shards that you can use for, basically, you'll get shop credits. These are shop credits up here. Okay? Don't spend these right away. I'm telling you right now, don't spend them right away. Just build them up, okay? Because as you go, eventually you're going to want to spend on... When we get to that point, I will show you exactly what to do, okay? And here you got different tabs. Age of Annihilus, Age of Xavier, Age of Apocalypse, and the previous ages all alone, okay? Now, some of these you're going to want for some things, okay? Not everything. Alright? Some of these characters are going to be worth building, some of them are not. Right now, the newest team that's coming out is going to require this guy right here. Okay? But some of these characters, these are the older characters. Some of them have been updated. Like this one, Ironheart. She's been updated. Most of these characters you're not going to really use all that much. Okay, and we'll go through that. Through all this. Like all these minions, you're not going to want to build any of these up. The only time I would say when you need these minions is when you start unlocking different legendaries. Honestly, some legendaries are, I mean, you can unlock them if you want. They're not going to be really handy down the road. Like, and I'll explain here in a minute, but let's go through here. This is like your gear tab. Okay, this is all gear. Here you still got orbs versus venture, spotlight raid, which you won't get any of this for a while, or Ultimus. Premium orbs you will get. Okay, this is a given. Save these. You can use these. These are whatever. Jarvis orbs are used as like a catch-up orb is what I like to call them. Keep your mega orbs. Raid orbs, blitz orbs, you know, all that. Let's go back to this. This is the other orbs. Okay, obviously premium orbs is in both. Same way the basic. Most of the stuff in the gold tab you're going to see except for these. Every one of these is in its own tab. Okay? See all that. And then if you come over here, oh look, training orbs, ability orbs, all this. You're going to want to collect the crap out of this stuff. Especially these. Okay? So, characters. I have these set right here. And you're going to want to build up Punisher. All the ones that I'm going to favorite is the ones that I'm going to want. Okay? Squad tabs. This is a really, really handy thing to have. As you can see, there's the Vigilante team with Punisher. There's Elektra right there. These three characters will come down eventually. Groot and Rocket, great Cosmic Crucible team. And as you can see, these little tabs here, they all, you know, you got your Crucible teams, you got your War teams, your Raid teams, your Arena teams, Battle World. Okay, that's one of the few reasons. But this team here is not just a Battle World team. And I'll prove it. I am in the War tab. They're technically a war team. Technically. Of course, they don't show it in here, but still. This is a great tab if you want to look at what characters are going to be needed, what characters you can build up, and whatnot. I would say, well, let's see here. From this point up, okay, from Superior 6 up, do not worry about the rest of these. The rest of these teams are, this one maybe and this one as a war team is pretty good on defense. This one here is a good war offense team against Gamma. But you're going to end up unlocking this one right here, 4 Horsemen. I'm going to say, honestly, if you want good teams, start with War Dogs and work upwards. Okay? I'm serious. So, let's get back in here. So far, I'm working on these characters right here. Okay? She's useful for one particular thing only, and that's the Nowhere Heist. Honestly, she's not really relevant anywhere else except Nowhere Heist and very, very early game, which is why I'm using her. As you can see, I've already got 4 stars on Mr. Fantastic. He is part of, let's go to Crucible. This team right here. This is the Illuminati. Oh, wait, where's that? Alright, here it is. Illuminati. Okay, and you can see what orbs, okay, that you can find them in. It's the Jarvis orbs. Jarvis recommendations, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to follow this all the way down. Now, you don't have to go above and beyond and finish everything all up at one time. You don't have to. What I would recommend, okay, if you just get on, you want to have some fun, you just want to play the game, okay, and then get off after a while, is to do the daily objectives, do all your dailies, and then get off. Or you can do a little bit in here, in your event section. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Because more stuff is going to unlock. So, let's do our 3 hero symbol missions. 3 missions. Okay? So we go to the campaigns, and we're going to hit this. Okay? Now, I like this team as of right now. Okay? And it's quite good. I'm going to get rid of Invisible Woman, honestly. I'm going to actually put... You know what? Let's just keep her in there. She's okay, I guess. So you just want to do your dailies. That's where you're going to get most of your gold, including your campaign missions, especially the oh, what do you call it? I'm drawing a blank. Character shards. The character missions. That's where most of your bigger gold's gonna be. Okay, so we're gonna finish up the dailies, and then we're gonna do other things. All right, so let's do this. Let's hit that. All right, so we got 3 rockets and a shield minion there. This doesn't really do much, so all right. We're just gonna basic most of this. There you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There you go. 1 shard. And look, we got 1,700 gold. And some training mats. Which is going to come in handy later on down the road. So you want to the whole thing is that you want to try and keep a hold of as much commander. All right. Okay. So we're gonna give it a try. Now you want to watch your gold or your energy here. So you can finish this. So I'm gonna hit an auto 3, and look, I got 5,000 gold. All right. So there's that. That completes those two. Let's do. Oh, let's get. We need 6 more. Okay. So 6 more. Let's go back. Let's jump back to 1. And we're going to do this. And we're going to hit that. Oh, yay. I leveled up. Okay. And we're good on that. And we just need 1. Okay. So, that completes 3. Oh. Now we can access the challenges. The challenges are gonna be very interesting. So this is part of the tutorial you'll have to go through. So until you reach a very specific level, these are gonna come in handy over time. In the early game, they'll be very handy for you. And there's a whole bunch of them. So, and yes, you have to fight all the way through these. There are certain requirements like squad level 14 to unlock. This is squad level 9. We are not ready to do that just yet. So, okay, so it has added complete 2 challenges. So we will get to that. Train 1 character. Okay. So let's pick 1 character. Okay. And we're going to train him. This one. See? All the way to 8. Okay. That'll make him a little bit more powerful. Oh, look. And we're going to tier up. Let's gear him up. Okay. Cool. Now, we won't get any of these yet. This will take time. Tier 3. Each one of them takes a different tier level. But, yeah. So, we equipped a piece of gear. Now we're down to the challenges. Okay. Let's do our 2 challenges. Let's do this. I'm going to use him. Okay. I'm going to use Hulk for this. But I'm going to place Hulk here. Okay. Now, in some cases, you have to kind of figure out a good spot for each character that you use. Okay. We want to get rid of... Well, let's get rid of her first. That's fine. Get rid of him. Alright, now we're just left with these 2 idiots. That's the one good thing about Hulk, is that every time you hit his special, he heals up and taunts. Taunters are very amazing in this game. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and just auto-win. We'll get through that because we can't get this. Requires player level 13. So we'll just keep doing that. Let's get this out of the way. Who? Where'd you two come from? Oh, protector and controller characters. Each one has a different thing. So you got to watch. Okay, which is going to be the better of them. Let's get rid of her. And let's go with him. We'll put it like that. Actually, we'll do this. Okay. I feel comfortable enough with that. The whole point of the challenges is that you want to get your challenges set so that way you can go through and just auto win every one of them. Okay? So we're going to target this guy because this guy's going to do his thing. So we got some. Now. Uh-oh. I lost somebody. Who did I lose? Okay, so we're going to have to get out of this. Who the hell did I lose? Alright. Well, we can't let that go because you need at least 3 stars to get to the next one. So, excuse me. Oh, I lost Loki. No wonder. Alright. Okay. So, I got 3 taunters in there. Quite interesting, if you ask me. So, like I said, we're going to start with him. Get rid of him. Okay. So that didn't go as smoothly as I wanted, but it did work. So it got me my 3 stars. Let's do that. And this is Mutants, difficulty 1, requires player level 55. So basically we cannot do this one. Alright, so let's get back to our home page here. Oh look, we unlocked some achievements. Look at that, we gained 15k in gold. And through this you'll unlock, you'll get more, you know, you'll 7-star Hulk through the achievements. So, believe it or not, this account was actually made. I just didn't have a login or did anything with it until today. So this is practically a brand new account. So did we, oh nope, we got to make 3 supply purchases. All right. So the way that I would do this, okay, I would come down here to the cheapest ones and do all 3 like this. There, you've made your 3 supply purchases. The rest of the gear will come over time. Okay? See? I just leveled up to 9. You're going to level up quick. And I just unlocked Hawkeye, which he's okay. Not that great of a character. And I'm going pretty quick. You're gonna fly through this pretty damn fast. Really fast. I've already unlocked the strike pass. And the other thing that you want to keep in mind is that when you complete all of your objectives, you're going to unlock Wolverine, which he's also very handy. So, my advice is to do all of them, okay? Because you're going to need all of them. So let's get back and let's spend 500 energy, okay? I'm going to go ahead and send this up to like that, okay? Now I'm sitting at a pretty good. So let's go into the campaigns. I don't care about that just yet. Alright. We're not going to collect anything from the strike pass just yet. Not yet. I want to complete the day, all of the objectives. So, let's do some upgrading first. Actually, let's get these achievements out of the way real quick. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's recruit Hawkeye, I guess. He's not really going to do much. Meh. Whoops. Let's, Let's take him to 10 for now. I do these in 5s. So we'll take him to 10. Okay. Good. Take him to 10. Take him to 10. Okay. So, who else could I take to 10? Well, I don't know. He's gonna be needed anyway for the Apocalypse Saga. There you go. Alright. So, okay. So, now I've got one of the basic teams that I want. Okay. Now we can go ahead and finish these up. Get out of here. And let's just continue on. But as long as you guys get the gist of things on how it works, don't forget that on the website itself, you're gonna want to get their free. You know, there are free claims in there. You can also put in codes and whatnot. It's actually quite good if you do things like that, because it's going to help the free claims. So, free claims and then milestones on the website is a good thing to have. Well, that was easy. Probably because I upgraded them up pretty quick, so I'll be able to fly through half of this stuff pretty easily. That's Gamora. I'll tell you what, the team, there is a team that is extremely useful. We call them the cockroaches of Marvel Strike Force, and I will show you what they are. The cockroaches of Marvel Strike Force. Is it Raid or Crucible? Raid and Crucible? Okay, they're war. Oh, sorry. Maybe they're a war team, I think. They're an older team too, but still amazing. Okay, let's just go to all. I gotta be here somewhere. They're a much older team, but still pretty handy in very stupid, tight situations. Like, really tight, stupid situations. Here they are. Infinity Watch. There's Gamora. Right there. This team is still surprisingly good. I don't know how they outlasted as long as they did. It blows my mind. They're known as the cockroaches of Marvel Strike Force due to the fact that they are just super freaking hard to kill. So, in order to get through to villains, we have to complete this. So we're just going to continue moving on. Oh. Okay, so we can pretty much fly through chapter 2 of the Heroes campaign, and then we'll start with the villains, and we'll work on villains, which there's quite a few of them. Nebula. Ooh. Go away. Alright. Okay. Alright, that was the end of it. Huh. Alright, so, and throughout this whole thing, you're going to come across stuff that is going to be kind of fun. It's a lot of fun starting over and dealing with all this than it would be to, you know, I mean, it's fun one way or the other. And maybe one of these days I will actually go and show you, like, my main account and my other account. I know, what is it? I think you guys, there was a few videos of last Christmas of Cosmic Crucible played either through my main account or through my other account, which is Spectre. I'm not sure, but I don't know. But anyway, now that we're able to play on the web, I'm gonna blow through this, and then I think tomorrow is going to be another area. I wanted to go over how to maximize the gold. Okay, so to maximize gold, you want to follow all of your your daily objectives, and go through these, your campaign missions. We want to get rid of her as fast as humanly possible. It's stupid Star-Lord. I'll tell you what, he does become one hell of a tank over time. And sometimes he can be really, really stupid hard to kill. That's Drax. Drax, it can be really stupidly hard to kill sometimes in the early game. In the early game, you're going to find it a little bit different. In the mid-game area, it's gonna get a little bit interesting in the mid-game. And as you go beyond that, it gets really interesting, because now you're starting to get into dark dimensions, and you're starting to get all these fun little characters, right? Alliance Wars, Raids, Arena, RTA. I hate that freaking game mode to beat hell. I think RTA just needs to go the hell away. But it is what it is. RTA should never be there. It's one of the most useless game modes in Marvel Strike Force. Real-time arena. Basically, all it's there for is bragging rights, to be honest. So, and as you can see, I'm not in an alliance yet. Either I'm going to create one, or I'm going to just join one. And it might be the same one. Who knows? Nah. Because there's already one army brawler, and if I go back in there with 3 accounts, that's not going to be too good. So maybe I'll just start my own alliance. What do you guys think? You tell me in the comments what you guys think I should do. Okay, so now we have launched the Blitz. Great. So let's get into the Blitz, because this is going to be fun. Alright. Okay, so 2 Blitz battles. Complete 15. So basically we need to do 15 Blitz battles. Oi. This is all the stuff. Look. There's more gold. There's 25 more. 25k more. So it comes down. Okay. Well, I don't know how we're going to complete that, because it's being a piece of crap. But whatever. Let's continue on. Oh, look, Shocker. That'll be handy, because he's part of a new team. But he doesn't have the title of Insidious 6. So, but he does come in handy. So, alright, so let's get rid of Iron Fist over there. Really? See, that's what I mean. He's gonna stealth most of their guys. So let's just blow him up. Get rid of him. Most of this I'm gonna be doing with just basics. Unless if I absolutely have to. But you're gonna find a challenge coming whenever you start getting to the legendary characters. And look, we've just unlocked Shocker. Shocker. Anyhow, alright. So now we've unlocked villains. So, let's get... Let's unlock Shocker because he might be needed. Some of these characters are only going to be a 1-star. It's going to take forever to get you to that 7-star. Take your time with the game. Okay, there's no real rush with it. Okay. So always remember that if you can, I don't know why it's doing that. Unlock the Blitz, but it says to complete this, but we can't complete it because there's no Blitz there. It's weird freaking thing. I might have to restart this. So anyway, challenges unlocked. Okay. Oh look, daily objectives update. Okay, so to get Wolverine, you have to complete all your daily objectives, which we did. Okay, what we're doing is who cares? Okay, so this is good. These two here are gonna be what I'm doing is the options, but let's get the 3 villains out of the way. So now we can work on new other characters, okay? And we want to get rid of Loki because he is absolute garbage. Well, let's see here. Yeah, okay. So this is all of your villains. And unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot going on with the villains. So I'm going to show you guys something else. We'll get this one done and then go from there. And then I'll show you what you guys can do to work on characters that would benefit you tremendously. So we're going to get rid of her. And that is why we don't taunt with characters that are absolute uselessness. So we're going to have to go back out. Okay, we can't do that until... So that's why I quit out. Okay. So we're not going to do this just yet. What we're going to do... Okay, we're going to go ahead and rank up Mr. Hulk here, which is good. Alright, let's do this. Now, for characters, okay, down here is a little heart. That puts them in your favorites. That puts them there. So, every one that I used in the heroes, we're going to put a little heart. Okay. And we're going to continue to build them. But now we're going to work on villains. So, need to find some decent villains. Whoops. I forgot he is a villain, huh? Dawkins is useful. We'll need him. Let's see here. I don't have very many villains. But I'm not a big fan of shockers, so to take a character over using freaking crossbones, we will build up Loki because he's part of the Bifrost team. Bifrost can be very handy in certain situations, so we're going to build these guys up, especially these four here. So let's take them to 10. I found that Loki can be very handy in very specific situations in the early game, but after a while he will become absolutely useless. Once you get past the Bifrost team, it's not going to be worth your time. He's not going to be worth your time after upgrading him. Lizard will over time. So we'll just go ahead and continue to upgrade him. Dawkins as well. We're only going to take him to 10. Yes. Now, do 10. Okay. I know it's kind of freaky and pretty fast, but I wanted to point this little heart out to you guys, so that way you guys know that if you want to start working on a team, which is what I recommend, you build up one team at a time, not just like random characters. I would press this little heart button because that favorites them. That puts them at the top of your list. Okay? Right here at the top of your roster. Now, I'll show you here in a minute what's kind of cool. And as you can see, I'm not really spending a whole lot. Still got plenty of gold. But as you get up in more tiers and more levels, you will deplete this quickly. So as I'm going to show you guys as to go through it. So I've got 10 characters here, all favorited, okay? And I'm going to show you guys something. This is a good way to find characters in your roster. Okay? So let's say you want to find, I don't know, let's say Doc Ock. Just type in Doc, and there's all your doctors. Doctor Strange, Dr. Voodoo, Dr. Ock. We want Doc Ock. You just push it. Look, there he is. He's a legendary, so we can't use him. But if you want to, this is all your teams, your traits here. This is where all your traits, your teams are. Okay, this is your Bifrost team. There's Loki right there. This team's handy in very small quantities. Very, and as we go through the game, I will definitely show you different, what do you call that? Counters to certain teams. But for now, and if you want, there's this one here. Okay, this tab here, this little double arrow tab, is sort your roster by You can do ability progress alphabetically, which means you can do this. Okay. That basically puts the rest of your roster here. Okay. Or ability progress, or character level, or character power, gear tier, things of that nature. I prefer to keep it at the default settings. That's just my preference, and I'll just I'll favorite the team that I want to work on and go from there. So now my main characters I'm going to use in this early game is all at level 10. They're all favorited. I'm going to work on them and then go from there. Okay? Until we get further into the game. So, we're going to keep doing these achievements. Okay? And we're going to go ahead and I don't care. And this is where you're going to claim a lot of power cores and a lot of gold is in this strike pass. And you'll get character shards. Okay? Remember, this is all free to play. So we're not going to be using this premium one here. Okay? Even though it would be nice, but it'll be okay. She's there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, whatever. Alright, guys. I think I've about had it for this night. Still got those. Let's open these two up. Okay. Alright, guys. So, as you can see, I would suggest highly doing upgrading by teams. Okay, you can do one team at a time, 2, maybe 3 teams at a time. Each team has 5 characters, but know that the higher the level, the higher the gear tier, you're going to deplete this really quickly. So I would recommend, okay, my recommendation is to take your time with it. I would go by 5s, okay, level them up by 5s, and go from there. Okay, so all these characters are level 10. The next level that I'm going to take them to would be 15. I'm only at level 14. So the next level that I get, I'll level them up to that. Okay, because they're only going to be able to go up to the level that you're at. So your characters are going to match your account level. And I'm going to switch. Oh, shit, I can't. Dang it. Why? I don't understand. Okay, whatever. Frames. None of these really cool frames to unlock. Yet. So, we're stuck. Even though this is just basically just showing off at this point. Here, oh, yeah. Okay, so this is your, basically your, what your account is. Okay. Total collection and power, 4,000. Strongest team power, 14.99. Woo. War MVP. Okay, we're not worried about war. They're not. That's not even going to be close. I got 28 characters so far unlocked. Then this will come later. I'm sure of it. So, guys, I've had enough of you guys. Just kidding. I haven't had enough of you guys. we'll be back tomorrow. And hopefully it'll be a shorter video, but I definitely wanted to just bring you guys up to speed and start over. Hopefully this was a helpful tip. You know, do your your daily objectives every day, okay? If you do your daily objectives, you'll get a large amount of gold. They're going to throw a whole lot of stuff at you really, really quick. Just take your time. Get them all done. And don't go nuts on all this. Don't. Just save your shop credits. The shop credits are going to be a lifeline to you down the road. I'm telling you. Yep. So, alright guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.